My name is Fernando, Molina, and I am the Public Information Officer for Tucson Water. Well, my job involves overseeing the Public Information and Conservation Office. And so on a daily basis, I take a lot of phone calls from people with questions, emails. I also work with our conservation staff to make sure that there aren't any problems that they have. If they have problems, I can help them resolve them. Well, it's definitely a computer, and I use my computer a lot to check email. Obviously, it's not unusual for me to get 100 emails in a day that I have to track, respond to, maybe forward out to somebody else. So that's a big part of what I do. So I do a lot of research. I have to find out a lot about what water issues are in general. So I'm going to the EPA website to get information. I go to other utility websites. Basically, I just do a lot of research. So just because I'm not in school doesn't mean I'm not studying anymore. I have to do a lot of that for my job. And I rely a lot on my computer for that. I do a lot of presentations, so I spend a lot of time putting together PowerPoint presentations. I do a lot of, besides writing documents, I do a lot of editing for other people too, so my writing skills have to be strong, and I have to understand how to use basically the full suite of Microsoft products.
Like Word.
To do, like Word, Excel, Access, PowerPoint. Well, math is pretty critical, and math was never ever my strongest point all through school. I think I probably have a better handle on it now because I've actually had to use a lot of it. So I have to prepare budgets. So I have to understand how much things cost. I have to understand where I might need to add some costs to things. Once I've established the budget and it's been approved, then I have to track it. So I have to make sure I can track expenditures. I have to understand at least basic science, chemistry, biology, things of that nature. So I have to understand the mathematics behind it. I have to be able to explain how a treatment process works and how it reduces a constituent from one level to another. I have to understand the mathematics behind that. Well, I grew up here in Tucson. I've gone to schools here in Tucson, and that includes the University of Arizona. And my degree is actually in geography, but a minor is a combination of biology and ecology. So I had a really strong background in biology and ecology. I think definitely my strongest point is my ability to edit. So I do work a lot with the scientists and the engineers who maybe have the strong mathematical skills. But if they have to write reports, a lot of the times I'm the one that's reviewing them and editing them and making sure that we can take these mathematical principles and explain them in a way that people will understand. I think what excites me the most is the opportunity to have an impact on the community, really. I think when I was at the university, I really wanted to get involved in natural resources management. That was really important to me. But as I got more involved in that field, I saw people really didn't know a lot. They didn't really understand a lot of this basic science, basic engineering, things of that nature. And so, besides the fact that I'm helping the community, I think I'm doing it because I'm helping educate the community. And that's really important to me. And I think people enjoy when I come talk to them and present on these variety of issues that we can go out and talk to people about. And they learn stuff, and that really makes me feel good that people learn something, and then they in turn go and talk to their friends about what they learned. And so it really has an impact on the community. Well, I think Tucson Water does a really good job of managing water. That's what our responsibility is to look at our water supplies today and into the future and making sure that we manage it properly. And so we have the water supply that we need to manage. We have to look not at just what we have today, but we also have to look into the future. It's not unusual for us to be doing research and studying things and planning for where our water supplies will come from 40 years from now. I won't be working here at Tucson Water in 40 years, but somebody will be, and we have to lay the groundwork based on our investigations and our studies for whoever's going to come in next and be able to keep that work moving.